Welcome everyone to the EBM Scholars and Liz. Today we are going to have a very good discussion on life in America. I have a guest here. In a minute, I'm going to introduce her. She's also having a YouTube channel and she lives in America here. We know as immigrants we have a lot of challenges, so it will be better to hear from someone who has been here and we can share. I've been here for longer than Liz. We can be able to share that. But before to do anything else, I'm going to show Liz's account, YouTube channel. So this is Liz's YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/rollwithliz. This is a YouTube channel. The first thing you have to do, you come to her YouTube channel and click the subscribe button here, and you click the notification bell so that you can be able to receive all the notification she's going to be able to post. We'll be talking also most of her videos, what she has been doing on her live and YouTube channel. So that is what we are going to discuss in a few minutes. So let me end the sharing button, then I can be able to stop presenting, and then we can be able to invite and start. Welcome, Liz.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. I have few questions, and I know it will be a conversational so that other people will be able to have the opportunity to ask you questions. And myself ask you questions for behalf of other people, but also can ask me any question. They'll be asking you some questions. So where are you originally from? And where are you now?
So I'm originally born in Uganda, in a district called Kanungu, but I grew up in Kampala, which is the capital city. And then I'm currently living in Colorado, United States.
Yeah. How long have you been in the United States?
Close to 2 years.
Close to 2 years. And even not in detail, you have a family here in the US, you are married, and you have a child. Is that how you got to come to America to join your husband?
Yes, so I met my husband back in Uganda, and I came on a fiancé visa. We got married from here, which made me get the green card, all that process. So that's how I came to the United States, yes.
So that's very good, because people are asking questions about fiancé visa. How does that work? I usually explain how it is. It has to be real. There are so many things they consider before giving the fiancé visa. How was the process for you? Did it take how long from the paperwork you received until you came to America under fiancé visa?
So it usually takes quite long, but I remember we started the process earlier. When we realized we wanted to relocate here, it's best you start early because the process can be quite long. So it took us about 7 months from when we started until when I was able to go do my interview.
And how was the interview? How long was it, first of all? And then the nature of the questions, how was the interview on your side?
Okay, so first of all, before you apply for the fiancé visa, you must be sure that you have physically been with this person, your fiancé. So you must present the requirements to show that you have been with this person. So in my case, I had pictures. We had been moving in, traveling together in the bus. We had bus tickets. We had house rent receipts together. We had so much that we could show that we had been together for some time. So that is the first requirement. You must prove that you have met this person physically,
not
and
online,
you have and a relationship. Yeah. So if you have been meeting online and doing videos like this, that won't count. So you must prove to them that you have a physical standing relationship. So we had pictures, we had those receipts to show, we had Facebook, we had anything that can prove that you people are together. You must have that. So you apply, and then they will definitely give you a time frame as to when you'll do the interview. So the interview did not take long. But the trouble is I had to travel from Uganda to Nairobi, because in Uganda we don't have the consular that
they provide the immigrant visas.
Yes, that does the fiancé visa.
Even the green card lottery, they have to go to Nairobi. I don't know why.
Yes, so I had to travel to Nairobi, and then so you have to have some little money on you to be able to be in a hotel, because I was there for 3 weeks. So once I get there, I had to do medical, I had to do all the vaccination. And then as you do that, those are days you have to be in a hotel, you have to have some money on you. So I did all the requirements, and then I sat and waited for a week. And then after that, you do the interview. After the interview, they give you another week or two. They just tell you, oh, we shall get back to you. So you have to wait. So that's how it was.
And sometimes they might require extra document, so they give you to wait. If they need any documentation, they ask you. Or
yes, but it was pretty smooth, because the interview takes about 5 to 10 minutes and you're done. So if you have got it, you have got it. If you haven't, you haven't. So it's not so bad. Yeah, you just have to have the requirements.
Before coming to US, have you ever been to any country, I mean, especially in Europe or North America before?
Yes, so I had traveled to most of the East African countries. I'd been to Kenya, I'd been to Tanzania. I had also traveled I've been to Dubai, I've been to Austria. That is the farthest I had been to before I came to the US. So I traveled to Austria, Vienna.
For me, when I was traveling to come to America, it was 2008. It was my first time in my life to be in any plane. That's the first one. Like, I remember I was put in the seatbelt. You have to look like, because back in the day there was no YouTube videos like you can see. Like, it was my first time. My first time to drink apple juice, because we are getting the apple juice 2008. Like, I mean, the mall was just one in Tanzania. Like, so I was asking that question because it is easier nowadays. Many people, when they travel, there have been so many places before, nice hotels you have been, but back in the time, there was no nice hotel. Like, the most expensive one you cannot afford. Yeah. So when you arrived in America, what are the challenges you have faced as African?
I will say they are quite many, but
let me guide you on a few things. Let us start with we are coming from Africa. The first thing, we just outside talking, walking everywhere. Now, do you walk around and meet some people? What is the difference like in the lifestyle, like outdoor and indoor life?
So the first major challenge I faced was the food. The food was so different. I will not say it is bad. I will just say it is different, because you're not used to it. Your body is adjusting slowly you're adjusting to the bread, because mostly people here eat bread as food. In Africa, we eat it as a snack, as breakfast. So I had to get used to the pizza, get used to the sandwiches, get used to the pre-cooked food, canned food, everything, because life is busy.
Yeah.
But apart from that, you just have to create your own recipe, create your own meal if you want to be more comfortable. But of course, at the start, you have just come. You don't even know where the stores are. You don't even know where the supermarket is. So at first, you have to first eat this food. So the food was a bit challenging, but I can tell you that right now I'm okay, because I go to the stores, I buy what I want, I prepare it my Ugandan way. And I also love the food and the drinks. I mean, it's just easy life, but the food was different. Secondly, the weather. The weather was so different, and it was cold. When it is hot, it is
which month did you come? Which month?
I came towards I think it was after summer, so it was getting a bit chilly. So it was going to fall, but it was still different. So I'll say the weather is extremely it is to the extreme. If it is hot, it will go too hot. If it is cold, it is too cold. So, however, if you come from Africa like me, you come from a tropical weather climate, the weather is the same. You don't fear to go outside. Unless it's raining, but we never have winter. We don't have summer. It's always summertime or fall. So the weather was also a bit tricky, but you just have to get the better clothes for winter, for summer, and you'll be sorted.
Another part, restaurant, ordering food, was it a problem for you when you came at the beginning?
Yes, because I look at the menu, I look at the menu and I have no idea what is on the menu.
But again, advantage what I'm saying, like now we see most of the modern restaurants everywhere. But back in the time I was coming, like in entire Tanzania, there was one burger place. So I had to buy hamburger, hide because I didn't know how it looked like. So take it home, find a way how to eat it, like. But nowadays a little bit better, but still ordering food because there are so many options and it's very another challenge. The best way is just cook your own food. If you go to the restaurant, you will save a lot. You go, to the store, buy your food, cook your own way.
Yeah, that is right. Yeah. Yeah.
Another question is, I was mentioning the first one about the outdoor life, like we are usually all the time we are outside in Africa, like talking to people, doing like all the time we are just, you go outside the house, you see people around. But here is a little bit different. Majority of the people are inside. Yes, you go out when you have appointment or you have something to do. Otherwise, you just stay most of the time in the house. Does that affect you having some sort of loneliness, or how does that you cope with that one on your side?
So at first it was a big challenge because I wasn't used to being so indoors. I wasn't used to having no friends and family, and it was a bit challenging. But as you get used to the culture, you realize that people here are not like, you cannot go and knock on the neighbors, you're just saying hi and starting a conversation. That won't work. You either make an appointment to call them, or if they're so friendly and they're close to you, they can come and just wave and say hi. That's how it is. So you learn the culture and adapt to it. So it was a bit challenging, I will say, the first few months for me to just stay in the house and not walk to the neighbor and say hi. But yeah, it's different. It's just, you just learn.
Another question, because your husband, I call, is from another tribe. For me, yes, he's white, but he's just like another tribe. I'm married to American Caucasian. The interracial relationship in the city you live or particular town you live, how is it? Is it strange or just normal?
So where we live, we don't have so many Black people. Yeah. But we have so many different people. So we have so many Hispanic people. We have, it's a whole different mixture of people. And I haven't got a problem with anyone. I go on walks with my daughter. I do things. I can walk around and, run around, take a walk. I like to walk for exercise, and I've never got a problem. So I think I'm one of the lucky people. I live in a better community. I have never got a problem. People come. We have neighbors that come to say hi to us. They bring us food. So they haven't really segregated me because of color, and that I thank God for that.
Okay, that's good to hear. So another thing, I mean, for people who are continue watching, please remember to subscribe to her channel, because she's doing a very, very good job sharing her life. And it is very good to get for your life, because you have recently come here, you have seen the challenges, the steps you have been going through. Majority of people are looking to go to the interview. And also like what to buy, where to buy things, all these kind of things you have been sharing on your YouTube channel are very, very good. Even like how to raise a mixed daughter here in the US is another, I mean, is not a challenge. It's just like you have to mix your culture and the American culture together. So what you are doing, I've seen some of their videos, doing very, very good. So let me give you a chance for you to also to ask me questions. Then we can continue.
Okay. I'll say, for example, we can talk in terms of work. Like, did you